Welcome to Fairy Meadows.
Good morning, it's 8 a.m. and I'm heading to Fairy Meadows. We're gonna make two small stops on the way, one at the Junction Point and the other one at Raikot Bridge. It's gonna be a long day, but it looks like it's gonna be a nice one. So let's go. From Gilgit, it roughly takes about 45 minutes to an hour, depending on the traffic, to get to our first stop, which is the junction. I'm at the Junction Point, and this is one of the most unique, amazing places on the entire planet. This is where three of the mightiest mountain ranges in the entire world meet: the Karakoram, the Hindu Kush, and the Himalayas. I am in awe of how massively amazing this place is. I mean, honestly, if you don't see anything else in Pakistan, this is one point not to miss. Amazing, honestly. It's so beautiful. And look at the river behind me. Oh, so good. After spending about an hour at the Junction Point, I moved on to get to our next stop, which is Raikot Bridge, and it barely took 45 minutes on a nice, easy drive overlooking these beautiful mountains. So I've just gotten to Raikot Bridge, and from here I have to switch to this Jeep. I don't have a lot of choice. The road is really bad. I'm literally putting my faith in this guy and my life as well. Fingers crossed it's gonna go well. Let's go. The first part of the journey, which is about an hour and a half, you can only do that on these Jeeps. You cannot take any other cars or even your own Jeeps there. One, because it's not allowed, and secondly, it is extremely dangerous. This is the most dangerous ride of my life, honestly. If I just look down, I don't know how to explain that. The road is blocked, and hats off to these guys who are building this. I'm just shit scared just looking at it. But we have to continue. Let's go. And that's Jeep number 2. We have to switch to that Jeep now. I have honestly never been so scared to travel. Every time a gravel falls, When you're getting the Jeep from Raikot Bridge, there is a fixed rate and you should only pay that, nothing more. And if you're a foreigner, they might include a police officer in your party, which comes free of cost. On the second, much narrower road, there is a point where you can see both Raikot and Nanga Parbat. I was a bit too scared, so we didn't stop there, but if you get a chance, please do stop and appreciate the beauty. And on the second day, they were both covered in clouds. So the road has ended and we have to walk from here now. I've never been so scared of a drive in my entire life, and that includes my own driving. It was really, really scary. Initially, the road was slightly wider because that's being worked on. It was still dangerous, really, really scary. If you look down, so if you're scared of heights, this is not a place for you. And then the old road started, and that was like, I was literally on the edge of my seat. I just couldn't look anywhere other than straight or down. It was really scary. Hats off to these guys who do this for a living. A few tips: bring something warm, because the closer you get, the colder it gets. Bring yourself a face mask if you don't want all that dust going in your lungs. Wear something that doesn't gather dust that easily, because it's a really, really dusty road. So I'm gonna go get something to eat and then start walking towards Fairy Meadows. It's a lovely day, I love it. And the scary part is over. Food with a view. The next part of the journey is actually quite difficult and taxing, so I would highly recommend just relaxing here with this beautiful view. The food was simple and delicious, and now it's time to hike up. Bring a bottle of water with you. The walk is tough, but I love the sound of water right underneath and the view of Nanga Parbat. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. Did you know? It's also called the Sleeping Beauty because from an angle it looks like a sleeping woman. Let's see if that works. From Fairy Meadows. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath. If you're not physically strong, you can also hire a horse to take you up there. But I definitely didn't want to miss this opportunity for a great hike. Depending on your fitness level, this hike could take you somewhere between 2 and 4 hours. Oh my god, I did it. It took me 2 hours and it was a pretty tough hike, but I did it and now I'm really tired. But the view from here of the Killer Mountain is just killer. It's amazing, honestly. A few tips for the way: bring some sturdy shoes that are waterproof, and also bring water. Definitely bring water. You won't find it on the way. And if you're not used to this type of stuff, make sure you get a horse to come here. Otherwise you'll be dead for the next day. So I'm gonna go enjoy the sunset, get some food, and I will probably see you tomorrow morning, if not before. As it was the beginning of the season, there was literally only one hotel open, and even that was quite basic but quite comfortable, and I was just happy to get a nice warm bed to sleep on. Watching the sunset over this beautiful mountain was one of the most serene experiences ever. Very subtle and beautiful. Imagine waking up to that view. Look at it. Even when it's covered in cloud, stunning. It's beautiful. Oh, there's something really mysterious about Nanga Parbat. You know, while the Rakaposhi is really vain, it shows off its beauty. Nanga Parbat is really mysterious. You have to make this difficult journey to come see it, and if you really want to, otherwise it just doesn't show off. So stunning, so beautiful. I could stand here all day, but I am hungry. So I'm gonna go get some breakfast. Welcome to Fairy Meadows! Got a bit of clouds today, but it's still gorgeous. After that delicious breakfast, it is time to go explore the meadows. I did this trip in the beginning of April to avoid crowds, and looks like I've totally succeeded. So, I've left the hotel and just walking around the meadows. This place is absolutely gorgeous. But oh my god, I love the feel of this place. It's utter quiet at night. There was no disturbance. I slept like a baby. And now, just gonna walk around, go down, eat some food, and warm myself up. Let's go. It did make me a little sad when I was walking around to see so many trees chopped up, either for fuel or to make more hotels for the tourists. I really hope they do something about it because it's a really beautiful and unique place. That's Nanga Parbat right behind me, and it's completely gone, covered under the snow. So I'm gonna start heading down before the weather gets rough and it creates problems for our descent. So let's go. The hike back down was actually not as easy as I thought it would be. It's nothing but the smell of fresh pine cones and pine trees. This place is beautiful. Top down, left and right. Oh my god. But I gotta continue because I'm hungry now. After an hour and a half of hiking down, it was the same driver as yesterday, and it was time to start the journey again, the much dreaded, scary journey. It was a very intense, adventurous, adrenaline-filled 2 days. I absolutely loved every minute of it, even the ones where I was shit scared. And I really hope you enjoyed seeing Nanga Parbat and Fairy Meadows with me. This is Brown Boy Travels. Do subscribe, like and share. You can also reach me on Instagram. I'll see you in the next video.